Hey guys, this is Orla Moore. This is your Tarot Daily, your Looky here Tarot Daily for January 15th, 2017. I'm doing my best on the lighting, y'all. Promise I am. These two popped out. Damn Seven of Cups again. And the Wheel of Fortune. Now you have no choice. That's what I'm being told. You had all these options. You either took too damn long or you were reluctant to choose, didn't think things were tangible. Now things are turning. You have no choice. I couldn't even finish shuffling. They were just... Okay. Okay. What is below the deck? Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, the glare is like... Okay. Alright. Okay. This Queen of Swords is accompanied by the Tower. This was below the deck now. Shit got turned. I'm thinking about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Flip, turn upside down. Everything did. Because at this point, like I said, things have had to end the way you know them. That way of living, that way of knowing, that way of being had to end. Card on top of the deck. Wow. Okay, straight. I'm just pulling shit now. Listen here. Go with what you know. The Queen of Swords here is your intellect, your logic. Right now, your tactics, your precision in thought is what kept you from making a decision and what's forcing your hand at a decision too. If ever your emotions were leading things, this shit had to end. It had to break it down, okay? A little birdie told me that. You see that bird up there? Like, okay. So, that being said, we're going to look into the love. Now, this is friends, family, enemies, lovers alike. Two of Cups. You have met someone that I believe belongs to your soul group. Or you have reached new heights with this person. Could be a complete stranger. Somebody has definitely intrigued you. And there has been an even exchange of energy, of life force, of positivity, of something magnetic with this person. Passers-by, doesn't matter the sex, male or female. Could be in your immediate environment, or like I said, someone that you have just come upon. Definitely honor that connection, whether it's to last a lifetime or just for that moment. There was something that was meant to be heard, meant to be said, meant to be shared. And that's what the Two of Pentacles. You might have been on the fence about it, trying to decide whether you wanted to do that or not. But I think taking that chance to have that conversation, to take it to that topic, to go off on that tangent, there's a sense of home there. There's a sense of kindredness with this person. And it doesn't even feel love related. It's a sense of love. It's a definite love-based connection. But the type of love is selfless. It's non-romantic in my eyes. I feel it's more there's a spark. It's like when I feel each of these cards differently as far as Even in my day-to-day life, I can experience the Two of Cups. And I know what it feels like. My head starts to get, like, it starts to tingle, and I just feel that, I'm sensitive anyway. So I'm going to feel the wave of energy going through me. I'm going to feel when something is fulfilling and when something is genuine. And there's a lot of pure emotion involved. And that's what this Two of Cups to me represents. And which is cool because for your career, finance, job sector, there's the Four of Wands. And I do feel that that connection solidifies something in your finances or in your work sphere in some type of way. I think that they go hand in hand. To me, they usually go hand in hand. And that can tell you a lot about your emotional connection, how your finances go. Even if you do well, sometimes the weak link is the love. Or you could be doing better if not with this person. Or sometimes sometimes if your finances suffer, it could be because of this person or because of this connection. The energy that you're feeding off of materializes in a real world type of atmosphere. You are what you attract. So, with that being said, whatever this connection is, you feel harmony there. And I believe it emanates. Let's take a look at how in the background there's a home. It's in the distance. The Four of Wands is a home in the distance. Well, and it's like you come up on it. It's a come up. Not only did it raise your vibration to look at that winged figure there. It's a divine pairing, a divine meeting. Time is of the essence, and you use it wisely. And therefore, you will see the benefits filter over into your work life, your career, your finances. There was some type of goodwill here, or good gesture, pure intentioned gesture that you benefit from. For so long, it seemed like you just questioned some shit, or questioned yourself, or questioned, where do I go? When do I move? When, where, what, if, how, why? All the questions. Now is no time. It's time to turn. Turn with the wheel. Be wise about it. Coming out of the situation, though. After all you have encountered. When at one point you might have thought you had no options. Now you had so many. Now you have no choice. This is what's going to happen. And it's for the better. Unexpectedly, we have the Three of Swords. Now, I do feel an inner sadness. Loss. Reflecting at this point. I don't think it's it could be the actual feeling, or an actual surgery, or actual matter of the heart that is disheartening, but like you're reliving grief, like you're bringing it back up. Even with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're replaying the grief again. The Tower comes in many forms, and I don't think it was only immediate. It could have been past griefs, losses, deaths. You know what? People always think my name is Laura because my name badge, I have right on the edge of the A, there's a sticker. And it's like a it's a sugar skull. Dia del Muerto, sugar skull, right? So I have a little sticker that looks kind of like that and has rhinestones on it. It looks like the skull face. So they say, Laura, I said, it's aura. I take no L's. And they're like, huh? I'm not admitting defeat. No matter the circumstance, if I do not look for what I learned out of the situation, what benefited me from the situation, I will surely lose my damn mind. It's on some real one-on-one, one on however many of you are tuning in, on some real shit. So from time to time, we relive those griefs and we refeel them. But seeing as how the clouds in this card, the clouds in this card, the clouds in this card, and the clouds in this card, they're all related to me as far as they're there, they're looming, and they come from so many different sources. So yes, go over those losses. Absorb the lesson from it. The afterthought. If I know then what I know now. XYZ. But understand, you didn't. It happened. It's fine. This is the least of the problems. I don't even see a problem. The problem has already came and gone. So as the day turns on, we have the Six of Cups, which, again, reminiscing. You might have just been talking about old times and what you used to do and who you used to do it with, and that person has passed on, or that situation, how that situation turned out. Could have been, really hard to deal with. But it's not something I see you dwelling on. I see you revisiting it. I really feel because of the Queen of Swords, she's not, like I said, she's not overly emotional. So right now, the only other Swords card is the Three of Swords. It's a thought process. You're thinking through it. But at the same time, you won't refeel it the way you first felt it when it first happened. So by now, the pain is dulled. The hurt, the grief has dulled. The shock, the awe, it's a distant memory. And I think by now, you can see more positivity in the situation than when you were actually in it. Because when it happened, it's woe is me. Oh my gosh. You can see how much you have developed and evolved as a person. When things were so upside down, they've turned around for the better. And that's more than we ask for. Honestly, we do say, why am I going through this? I don't like feeling like this, or I don't like going through this, or whatever it is. It's hard to think ahead to when you will be feeling better. You will be doing better. Your job will be stable. Your money will be fine. Your living situation is more in line, and your emotional self is healthy. It's hard to look forward to that when you are in an emotion, in a place, in a circumstance that is so shocking and traumatic. I just pulled a random stack of cards. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I don't know if she's connected to the situation at hand. And below her is the Magician. She has changed something. Or this person. This energy. It's a kindredness. This person in this Two of Cups. That's why I said I don't think it's love related. Romantic. Lover related. I really feel like it's somebody spectacular out of the blue. And I'm getting Virgo. But more so the knowledge behind it. What you learned. The information that came in swiftly, out of the blue. You didn't even expect it. It gave you such insight that put you in a place of happy. Put you in a place of, all the even number cards that I have, right? are positive. My negative-ish cards, I don't want to say it's a negative card. It's a lesser vibrating energy, I say. The 3 of Swords and the 7 of Cups reversed. There's still nothing that's going to tell me that this is a bad reading. You've come up on some information. You've come up on a person. You've come up on a place of, I want to say contentment, but I believe you just know that you're going to be okay. That it's not that bad. I don't have to panic. 2 weeks ago, you couldn't have told me that. 3 weeks ago, hell no. Oh my goodness, what the fuck am I? Mind my mouth, please. I'm sorry. What am I going to do? Like, this retrograde we just came out of. That, I feel like people dying and retrogrades are connected. Like, I don't know if their souls and their bodies aren't communicating well or what, but we come up on a lot of deaths, tragic deaths, during retrogrades. That's how I feel. I don't know. I haven't looked into that, but I'm just saying, just to know the time period, how a lot of things can go haywire that are out of your control. How drastically they can change the course of what we're going through or our lives or whatever. Not saying it's a bad thing, but unexpected, yes. Tower, yes. Wheel of Fortune, hell, yes. So to be able to be in this energy, finally having a way, a decision made, a route taken, a move made, it was divine. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the Tower. It's those types of things that bring us the 2 of Cups. A feeling that feels damn good. The 4 of Wands. Security. To know, to feel secure in your position, in your workplace, in your finances, within your home, your home-based business. You could be applying for stock, 401ks, retirement plans. It just depends. 4 of Wands to me is a longevity, long term. It's not something that you celebrate and, it dissipates. It's something that's long lasting. Something you can look forward to, something you can be comfortable in. And I think you found your niche, or you've come to a point where you've decided, this is where I feel I belong right now. It was already written there on the scroll, on their scrolls. They've got books in their hand. Each of these fixed winged figures. It's like predestined. And it took for you to really dig deep to find that, to know that. You could have even had a mentor. This Earth sign, they're coming up with the Magician. They gave you something of substance that you can propel yourself forward, or utilize a mother figure, someone who seems, I say seem because she is coming up with a Magician. She may seem to have it all together, but that's because of the way she carries herself. They're wearing the same type of clothing too. Keep that in mind. Same color background. They both have flowers above their heads. Restoring, I think, a sense of willpower. Your own. As above, so below. As within, so without. And that's why I feel so strongly that the love you're radiating the kindred spirit that you connected with recently, today, this morning, later on today, it will make you feel secure. In your spirit, if not an actual dwelling, because the actual dwelling came crashing down, whether it's literal or figurative. The living situation, the situation where you felt the most comfort, or what you were comfortable in knowing, is no longer the same. The opportunity to travel may come up. I have the Wheel of Fortune here, and I have the Eight of Wands. Soul searching. Is looking for something. That hermit, that damn hermit that I know so well. And what he was looking for, that safety, that home in the background there, is right up on your damn nose. It's right there. It's right there. Even in the Six of Cups, you have the building in the background. And even some in other decks that I've had, which I lost all of my decks, there's a home in the background of the Six of Cups. I do hope that helped. I hope I reached someone. In that damn tower, looking like an actual building. I do wish y'all the best. Hey, you ever notice that fire up there? And sometimes it signifies like electrical fires and static or machinery going awry or something going wrong. Well, it looks like rain in this card. Your emotions extinguish. What happened? They extinguished it's wow. Yeah. So when the smoke clears, you had options. Oh, so damn many. Too many to damn choose from. It's difficult. What avenue to take? Where do I go from here? What now? And then they started to knock off one by one. So you're left with no choice. And things are apparent. What must be done? Moving on, transformation. Yeah. And that is all I have for you guys. That's all I have for today, I believe. It's gonna be okay. That situation didn't suit you no way. Things are looking up though. So be merry, be happy, be jolly, be folly, and all that other stuff. I am exhausted. But I had to record this video today. I need a lamp. That's on my to-do list, because all I see are eyeballs, teeth, glare on my nose, and the damn window. So I'm gonna do better. One day at a time, you guys. So like, share, subscribe, email me, and I will be back tomorrow for another Looky Here Tarot Daily.